Hey everyone, PlayStation Maverick here with another video. This time we're going to talk about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. While it was the very first Zelda game for Switch, it wasn't perfect. It was far from it, in my opinion. And there was a lot of things I didn't like about it. And that's what I'm talking about here today. In no particular order, here are 10 things I didn't like about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Number 10, weapons will break. This was probably the one thing I hated most about this game right from the start. It becomes aggravating, especially when you're in a boss fight and then your last weapon breaks. Nothing else you can really do except die. While the Master Sword is an exception, since it can't break, instead of running out of energy and has to recharge, it's still annoying. Coming in at number 9, every boss is a Ganon clone. This is annoying to no end when a game's bosses are all clones of the final boss. Where's the fun in that? I'd rather have every boss be something different and unique compared to basically fighting the same boss over and over again, only with one having different powers than the others. And number 8, you have to unlock the map of each area. While there was a similar concept in Majora's Mask, at least you could just buy a map from Tingle. Fuck him, by the way. And then be done with it. While in this game, you have to run around climbing towers. Just feel like it takes up so much extra time than it should. I mean, sure, you don't have to actually unlock the map, but it makes it easier for you. And if you don't unlock the areas of that area's map, you can't fast travel. Number 7, the lightning effect in the overworld. This is more of an annoyance than anything else. While it makes sense carrying anything metal in a lightning storm would turn you into a human lightning rod, this is just insane since you're bound to basically just die after one strike. And it just gets annoying. If you're stuck in a thunderstorm with heavy lightning in the game, you have to unequip anything that's metal. Like I said, it's more of an annoyance than anything else, but still. Number 6, limited stamina. This is bullshit. I mean, for climbing a wall it makes sense, but for swimming? Well, it kind of makes sense there too. But did you see it in any other Zelda game? No, you didn't. Sure, in games like A Link to the Past, you had to buy the Zora's flippers just to be able to swim. And that's a small price to pay for actually being able to stay in the water. But thinking on it now, in Wind Waker, you had limited stamina for swimming too. But at least when it ran out, you didn't fucking die. Number 5. The annoying process of completing shrines just to get extra health and stamina. If you didn't actually do this, you'd be going into the end game with only 8 hearts. Assuming you actually defeated the 4 Ganon clones. Some of these damn shrines are annoying just to complete, while others are too easy. But my point is, I miss the old days when you just collected heart pieces or got a full heart container from defeating a boss. I mean, you can get increased stamina from this too, but still, remember, 4 shrines equals 1 heart piece or stamina vessel. I just didn't like this. Number 4, the lack of bosses in dungeons. Maybe it's just me, but I hate games that lack boss fights, especially when it comes to The Legend of Zelda. The Wind Waker gets a pass since it's one of my favorite games, and my second favorite Zelda game of all time. There's only 5 dungeons in the entire game, which gives you a total of 5 boss fights, even lower than the Wind Waker's 8. Number 3, Guardians. While these things are a cool concept, they will pretty much obliterate Link in a single hit, no matter what his health is at. When you hear the dreaded piano music, run like all hell or fast travel away, unless you have a method of killing these damn things. Number 2. No new items within the dungeons. Man, I miss the good old days when you entered a dungeon and at some point got a new item that was the key to defeating the dungeon's boss. The last main series Zelda game to do this was Skyward Sword, if I remember correctly. Since a link between worlds made you buy or rent key items from Ravio. Seriously, I miss how Zelda's games used to be. And number 1, Thunderblight Ganon. I cannot stress about how much I hate this boss. Like Guardians, this asshole can pretty much obliterate all of Link's health in a single hit due to his fucking lightning attacks. Unless you're well equipped with lightning resistant elixirs and a complete set of rubber armor, you're going to go through absolute hell with him. But even the elixirs and rubber armor, even with them, you're still going to be in for a really hard fight. But again, truth be told, I actually hate the fact that your weapons break more than anything else in this game. And like I said, nothing here was in a particular order, but Thunderblight Ganon is definitely one of the things I hate most about this game. Well, that's about it. Overall, it's not a bad game, but it's just not something I'd play constantly. Sure, I've played through it a few times and beaten it, but when I take these things into account, it just kills the fun for me. But that's all for this video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think of this game in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video. PlayStation Maverick, signing off.